Welcome to the final match week of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Isipathana are set to host Zahira College here at Havelock Park as Zahira College are still in with a shout, and they will be hoping that St. Peter's will do them some favours in order for them to reach the Dialog Schools Rugby League Cup Championship. Isipathana on the other hand, well, they have had an underwhelming season this time around and will be quite disappointed the way things have gone, but will no doubt be looking to finish on a high with a victory over a high-flying Zahira outfit. I have Zumri with me in the combox. Shahid, it's been a tough season for Isipathana. I'm sure they will no doubt be eager to win and end the season on a high, while Zahira on the other hand, they have plenty still at stake.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, as always, I think a very favorable weather condition for both teams who loves to play with pace. There's no much of sun and also no rain, so it's good to see good signs for both teams. And yes, Isipathana, with the start of the season, I think they were pretty good, and then eventually they got through few defeats. But I think it doesn't matter, anything doesn't matter right now because it's the last week of the schools rugby league. So both teams are here. Zahira with a lot of potential. They have their eye on the championship, and I think they would really focus on that. Meanwhile, Isipathana has nothing to lose and will just go gun blazing to just get whatever they can in this match.
Certainly nothing to lose for the Isipathana players as we have a look at the fixtures of this week. Kicked off yesterday with a resounding win for Royal College, 33 points to 17, while today we have 5 games, 3 in the plate and 2 in the cup segments. Isipathana versus Trinity, the big game at Bumblapitiya, while St. Peter's versus Trinity, the big game at Bumblapitiya, while Isipathana take on Zahira College right here from Havelock Park. Sri Sumangala hosts St. Joseph's College in what looks like will be the decider for the plate, as St. Joseph's have pretty much secured it and just need a win this evening to wrap it up. St. Thomas's host St. Anthony's, Thurston host Anand in the games that take place today. Tomorrow it's DSN Anayaka against Mahanama, Kingswood versus Lumpini, and Science versus Prince of Wales. So plenty of action in the final week 9 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. As we have a look at what lays ahead, well, let's have a look at what happened in the past week. It was an action-packed week 8 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League, with plenty of schools going up against each other, and the match of the week, it was Trinity College narrowly getting over the line against Zahira. St. Peter's as well did the same against Royal, both teams finishing with a 5-point gap. Jamal had a stellar game last weekend against Royal. Wesley College, they somehow managed to get over the line against Isipathana College, 27 points to 25. Another close game. This was played at the CRNFC grounds. Wesley winning after quite a while. Those were the cup segment games that ended last weekend. If you have a look at the results of Zahira, they have won all but 2. That was against St. Thomas's and Trinity last weekend, and they'll be quite happy with the season, right?
Yes, for sure. I think they're one of the most exciting teams this season and has just showed how much of potential they had in that squad they have. And I think leader himself, Chunchi, has really led this team very well. And with just 2 losses on the board, it's really clear that what kind of rugby they have played. Big names such as St. Peter's, Wesley, Royal, they have just overcome them. And here, even last week against Trinity, the only team who gave Trinity a really good battle. And I think they would really want to finish their season in a positive note and make sure they have at at least one of those trophies in their hand.
Certainly, and what a better way to end the season against a win over Isipathana College. I think that will no doubt cap off a stellar 2026 Dialog Schools rugby season for Zahira College. For Isipathana, well, it was a stark difference the way things look. But having said that, just a single extra defeat than Zahira. If we could have a look at that.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe just one loss compared to Zahira, but I think these are very disappointing score lines for Isipathana. As I said, they had a good start for the league, but after 20 match, I think it was a really good mental comeback and really played well against Royal. But those two matches, St. Peter's and Whitley, just last minute battles, and I think just Isipathana couldn't get over. But as I said, it's just a do or die game for Isipathana. You just have to give it all, and there's nothing to lose. And this is a game, and this is something they play to maybe have a hold with their pride, because there was, as far as I remember, Zahira never came as favourites when they are playing against Isipathana. But today it's a totally different story, and all credit goes to Zahira, and Isipathana will want to have their standards up and make sure they win this match today.
Certainly a rapid rise for Zahira to grace, but staying up there is quite difficult, and Isipathana has shown over the years how it's done and why it's done. Before we go any further though, we will be going for a quick commercial break and be back with more stats and live action on the other side.
To be present in front of the
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැහැ. Chirpy Chips. රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
LG Dual Cool Inverter බයෝසමනයන්ත්‍ර 70%ක් දක්වා විදුලි ඉතිරි කරමින් රුපියල් 2,19,990ක් වැනි අදහාගත නොහැකි තීමනාවකට අභාන්සුටින්ම පමණයි. වාජ්‍ය සේවක ඔබට සුවිශේෂී දීමනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6,550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැහැ. Chirpy Chips. රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
Let's KFC!
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
සෑම නිවසකටම දැන් LG ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්. දිවයින පුරා පිහිටේ අබාන්ස් ප්‍රදර්ශනාකාරවලින්.
අපිටත් දැන් LG ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
when the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
දවසම fresh වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Cavani. අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Welcome back to this live telecast from Havelock Park. It's Isipathana College set to take on Zahira College as the two teams go through their final warm-ups, preparing for a thrilling encounter. Both teams have been playing some good brand of rugby. They will no doubt be hoping to carry that forward as we have a look at the points table.
Trinity College right on top, there's no doubt about that, and Zahira College following there. I think those three will be the story of this week. Trinity College, Zahira College and St. Peter's College, all three are in on that championship. A clear vision for Trinity, just a win and they will be the champions, back-to-back champions. But Zahira and St. Peter's, you can never say as St. Peter's, remember last year, right last game, got the better of Trinity College. So you never know until the last minute. Isipathana College, Royal College and Wesley College, just yesterday after Royals win against Wesley, I think this idea spot on that number 5 position. But Isipathana College, even after a win, will still stay the same as the 4th place, but those top 3 will be the talk of the town in this today fixture.
Certainly, Trinity College with more chances towards winning the cup segment of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. But here are the scenarios for Trinity. They need to beat or draw with Peters, and even if they lose, they need to lose with 2 bonus points to secure the cup championship, while they also can lose with a bonus point, and they hope that St. Peter's College don't get a bonus point, and Zahira also lose to Isipathana without a bonus point. And I think it will be in the hands of Trinity, but I'm sure they'll be hoping to win and close the debate. For Isipathana, well, they are second favourites. They have to defeat Isipathana. For Zahira College rather, sorry, they have to defeat Isipathana for whatever they hope. They have to first win the game and then hope that other results go in their favour. With St. Peter's have to beat Trinity without conceding bonus points, and then it will be Zahira College who will be able to win. And in the final scenario, it's St. Peter's. It's a long shot for them, but they need to defeat Trinity and defeat them with quite a margin and not concede 2 bonus points, and also hope that Zahira loses out here to Isipathana. So quite a few scenarios still possible, but everything weighs heavily in favour of Trinity College, and Zahira in with a shout, so is St. Peter's. However, for the latter, it will be quite a long shot.
Top point scorer on the board, Shan Altaf, ever reliable guy, has been carrying Trinity with all the points. Sachin Danindunwar, another interesting lad who has been very good with his boot for Lumbini. Mayanka Dias scoring a lot of tries and booting them as well. Then Chamudita, another top try scorer from last year, and Nimanta Sandeepa for Isipathana. So there's a lot of competition there, but I think Shan Altaf has been leading and will be playing today as well. Carried forward for the most tries. Sachinder Navisha, brilliant lad from Queenswood, has been running all over the pitch, making those little breaks, and of course you can see why he has that top try scorer. Shan Altaf with 9 tries, Nechan Mandusha 9, Dinuga Jayasundara and Atincha Daisena with 8.
Plenty of try scorers and point scorers. Before we go any further, we will go in for a quick commercial break and be back on the other side with team news and kickoff.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
සෑම නිවසකටම දැන් LG ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්. දිවයින පුරා පේටේ අබාන්ස් ප්‍රදර්ශනාගාරවලින්.
අපිටත් දැන් LG ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamai.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සාතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
උස්වත්තු පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Let's KFC! Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
හඳුන්වා දෙන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. Crunchy කටගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai, Spicy Vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip, Share කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn, රස ඩබල් කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
Love Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamai.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Dama refresh when the train ekata go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Hey, I'm a hella ball on the class ekata go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
සේවක ඔබට විශේෂී දීමනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බවුන්ස් එකට යන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබ
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex Fencing System. Sri Lanka's #1 and the most trusted aluminium brand.
The two teams have made their way out in the center, and we are moments away from kick-off in this big game. It's Isipathana College set to take on Zahira College. Zahira still in with a shout for the Cup Championship. Before we go any further, let's have a look at the two teams who will set to take the field. They are currently lining up for some formalities prior to kick-off. But, this season, what a season it has been for Zahira College. They have stunned the viewers and currently sit in second place. And they will be praying for a possibility to get their hands on that cup segment. How much they would love that happening. Ahmed, Ishan and and Habib in the front rows, Zain and Rifnaz in the second rows, Shahil, Muzil and Zulfika will round off the forwards. Abdin and Imad will be at 9 and 10, Zain and Basit in the centres, while it will be Ghani, Hakim, Chunchi the skipper and Patirana lining up in the back three for Zahira College as they look to take on this strong Isipathana outfit.
Moving on to Isipathana College team card. Navin Tahir, Kavin Jayasingh, Nevit Meunaka, Damsar Vitarna, Russell Jayavira, Imbul Goda, Manuja Botedu, Shakib Zumri and Sanil Jayavira. An unchanged forward pack for Isipathana. Metubu Bimsat comes again to starting position. Tenlo Di Costa again comes to the starting position. Yuvindu moving to the number 12 position and Rizmi Jafrat from Wintri to second center. Tarko Jayavira, Dilum Seinadira and Sahan Ansari. So very young side here, a very young backline for Isipathana with Pereira Vijayasekara, Pereira Zumbri, Sajid Zumbri, Yanu Sandeep, Vikramaratna Silmi and Hakim round up Isipathana's squad for today.
Both teams have now completed their formalities and this will be the men in charge, Ravin Alexander with the duties of officiating the game, while Arushant and Aziz will be on the two touch lines. As well, we are in all readiness for this game to kick off. Havelock Park is getting packed up slowly but surely as Zahira College and their skipper lays the law down for one final time. Hakim Chunji. Well, he'll be a very happy man, but it's still not over for Zahira College. They have everything left to play for. The next 70 minutes will decide which way the Dialog Schools Rugby League Cup segment goes to and who will be the winner. Will it be Zahira? Will it be Trinity? Will it be St. Peter's? It will be about 70 minutes away from us all finding out who it will be. Both teams have completed their pre-match formalities as fans look on Zahira in their customary white with green and maroon, while Isipathana with the green machine in full green side.
Yes, an exciting time for all the rugby lovers in Sri Lanka. The cup segment last week, fixtures going to be kick off in few seconds. Here in Havelock town, Isipathana vs Zahira. All Zahirians, you can see they have gathered around Havelock Park. There's no much of seats left, but almost everywhere it's full of Zahirians and Pathanians. Tenlo Di Costa with the ball to kick off. Here goes the kick-off collected by Zahira. Straight away, bumps off two tackles, gives it out with space. Shan makes a brilliant save there. Here's Metupa. Now Isipathana with the ball. Here's Navid Tahir. Shows and goes into contact. Metupa once again finds Tenula. Tenula to Yuvindu. Yuvindu to Boteju. Boteju gives the offload to Zumbri. Here's the skipper. Early on with the ball. Goes into contact.
Ruck form.
Isipathana forms the ruck. Here's Metupa. Gives it out to Navid. Biggest man on the pitch. Brilliant defense by Zahira. Well marked there. Tenula opts to go for the kick. There is no one on the back. Well spotted, but Chunchi covers it very well. Puts in a dunk.
Go back.
Finds Tenula. Metupa once again. gives the offload. Metupa, here's Juvindu. Big ball carrier for Isipathana at the center. Here's Metupa once again, finds Navid Tahir. Navid Tahir goes into contact. So far, good defense from Zahira.
You're not falling away.
Brilliant stuff by, just unfortunate, couldn't get their defender rolling away, but I think Zahira has been contesting every ruck and good continuity from Isipathana. And what a start for the game. 1.5 minutes gone and it was non-stop rugby.
Indeed, what a start to this game. Both teams looking very positive, taking on the opponent on every given opportunity. But now, for the first time, Zahira, their defenses will no doubt be tested. Here's a replay of that early incident where the player did not roll away fast enough. Unfortunately, it was Saifullah who fell on the wrong side and did not get out quickly enough.
Isipathana with a perfect opportunity to start off with a positive note. Shakib Zumbi straight away goes up. A little miscommunication, but brilliant defense by Zahira, flanker right there. Pushes Rizal Jaivir almost to the 40-meter line, and here's Nevit Meunaka now. Good spot tackle on him. Brilliant stuff by Zahira, number 8. Samad there.
Great piece of work there on the floor. He saw that the Isipathana player was isolated for a moment and pounced on the opportunity. Now a thumping kick from Zain in the number 12 jumper. Unfortunately, nothing went right for Isipathana from that line out. The only thing that went right was Zumri collecting the ball. But apart from that, they were always backtracking and unable to get any momentum. And once the ball carrier Navid did not stay on his feet for long enough, he was losing out all day long.
Okay, good.
Here's Zahira, Zumri early on with the pressure. So is it a tactic? Zumri always contested, but made sure he didn't contest it now. Here's Isipathana, brilliant defense by Sanidja Jaivir. Nevit Meunaka drags him down. Yes, safe foot. Zain goes for the hop and under. Now this is a good tactic, but well collected by Taruka Jaivira. Here's Zumri, opts to kick himself, puts in a chip kick. Zain once again with the ball, going for the territory. Tenula misjudged there. Will want to get exit. Puts in another long kick, plays in, stay. Oh, brilliant kick by Tenula Di Costa. Broad play back into the opposition's 40. It is Isipathana ball, says the referee. Did Zain step on the line?
Well, that'll be a question only Aziz will be able to answer. As bounce of the ball goes the first way of Isipathana on that occasion, and now they get a line out. So it's impossible to tell on that, and let's not debate about that.
Yeah, for sure. And once again, Isipathana a big scramble off the line out, but here's Navid Tahir. A little shimp from the prop forward. Lovely to see that. Metupa fighting for the ball. Gets it out finally. Here's Tenula, finds Rusaja to Nevit. Nevit will want to straighten up. Big lad playing in the wider channel. Here's Metupa trying to kick the game. Here's Tenula, gives it out to Kavin. Kavin straighten up the line. Juvindu into contact. Metupa once again finds Tenlo Di Costa. Tenlo Di Costa sees some space, puts in a chip kick. Hakim Chunchi well collected. Here's the pressure from Isipathana off the rock. Zahira will want to exit from here. Playing with pressure. Here's Zain. Says, I'll do with the clearing jobs. Puts in a long kick. Ansari misjudges it. Brings play into the 22. Finds Shakib Zumri. Shakib Zumri, he's out of 22. He can't put it on full. Keeps in play. with the chase Chan. Brilliant stuff. Non-stop rugby from both teams. Sanidji Jayavira with the pressure. Here's Zahira using their big forwards. They have been absolutely brilliant in this season. Abdin fast up the game. Here's Basit, gives it out to the flanker. Has space outside. Here's Patirana. Fail tackled by Shakib Zumri. Pressure on the ruck. Once again, still goes on. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff by Isipathana. Hats off to both team, I'd say Romario, because they have been contesting each and every ruck when it comes to a breakdown, and I think Isipathana has been doing that few times and got the result which they wanted.
Indeed, it's good to see that both teams are playing an expansive brand of rugby, sending the ball from side to side. They did really well did Zahira. Unfortunately though, if you have a look at it now, that player, it's the number 9 with his knee on the floor, and he just taps the ball behind. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to do that. Should be on your feet as Isipathana wins the line out.
Yes, Tenula opts to kick from the face. Finds grass. Chunchi well read it. Puts the ball to kick and clears it, as all good fullbacks do. Brings back play where it started, right on the opposite side of the pitch.
A long rake-in kick there by the skipper, telling his team that let's just calm down as we have a look at that line out. Good piece of work there in the air. Reaching up high was Jayavira.
Don't close the gap. Keep the gap.
Once Chunchi received it, there was only one thing on his mind, and that was about exiting his own 22.
Isipathana once again with the line out. Jayavira goes up. Brilliant throw by Chiku. Oh boy. That's definitely a penalty. Oh, to make it even more worse, one of your star players going off for 10 minutes. Abdin wouldn't like it. Not any Zahirian would like to see that. Sending off your scrum half. He has been brilliant throughout the season.
Certainly, as we have a look at that, if we could have another look at the replay. On the first viewing, I thought that it may have been a bit too harsh, the yellow card. But when the action is slowed down, you can see that the number 9, Abdin, may have had his eye on the ball and he knew what he was doing. And his hand came out, restricting that pass being completed. And he sees yellow now for the next 10 minutes. So now Isipathana College should look to make maximum use out of this.
Brilliantly done by Zahira.
Ball available.
Collapsing in Zumri finally. Finds Yuvindu Kodituaku with a big run. Kodituaku, he's isolated. Once again, Zahira. Brilliant stuff by Ahmed, I believe.
Yep.
Prop forward right there. You normally see your third rowers doing those turnovers in the midfield, but hats off to that lad.
A bit of rain too seems to be coming down here at the Havelock Park grounds. Well, we would not want too much of rain to dampen the spirits, because we have seen absolutely beautiful 10 minutes of rugby. The first 10 minutes have been fast and furious. Both teams going hammer and tongs at each other. We would not want the rain to dampen our spirits.
For sure, the game has been flowing very well, and here's Sahib with the throw, finds his second row. Zahira finds his other flanker partner, goes into contact. No scrum half, so Patirana will act as scrum half as Zain goes for the high hanging kick. Taruka with the ball. Well read Taruka. Taruka still on feet. This is good from the Isipathana win 3. Here's Metuba, tries to go on his own.
Go!
Oh boy. The referee clearly called it, hands on the floor. You have to release once you're done with the tackle. You got to straight away put your hands to the ball. But it's very clear, Romario, how the way Zahira is playing, they want to play that territorial game because they have kickers in their rank. Hakim Chunchi, Zain, and also Basit. So they have good kickers, lost Abdid, but still it's very clear what kind of game they are here to play.
I think that was not the best of decisions by the number 9 for Isipathana Bimsat, and he was a bit too late when he realized it was a wrong decision and slipped in the rush, but somehow managed to recycle possession, and the penalty has gone the way of Isipathana.
Yes, Isipathana, a clean line out. Tenula finds Yuvindu, has been doing a lot of carries. Yuvindu Kodutuakku, big lad. Yes, Metupa once again gives it out to Tenula. Isipathana with space outside. Yes, now with Tahir. Finds Jafrad, he has space behind him. Goes into contact. Basit says no. No corner in the contact. Now here's Basit. He is a dangerous runner. Has been doing a lot of carries for Zahira. And here's Zahira once again with the prop forwards. Offloading all over. Scrum off. Basit access scrum off. Zains once again goes for the high hanging kick. Finds Dilum Senadira. Oh, Tenula Di Costa. Oh boy, that's a brain fade early on.
Boy, oh boy. He will be extremely disappointed and will be kicking himself to be dropping that piece of cake. A sitter.
Otherwise, next option's coming.
The chaser just making sure that his opponent knows exactly what he did. I'm sure he does, but he's just rubbing it into his face.
Number 14, come. Come
By the looks of it, it's the Tenula Di Costa. Straightforward kick, regulation collection rather on other days, but just not going his way today. Now it will be a great opportunity for Zahira College to build from.
Here's Basit playing as scrum half. Here's Basit once again finds Zain with a hard ball carry. Patirana with the ball. Finds the big number 8. Goes into contact. Here's Patirana. Speeds the game up. Here's space. Patirana with space. Brilliant defense. Shan Ansari, the youngster, brilliant defense on his opposition. One-on-one. Just made sure he puts him into the touchline. Just when Zahira was creating some faces, Patirana had to play in the pitch. But that's just sheer strength from Ansari to pull him out to the line out.
Great piece of play there by the fullback. He was the final man in defense, and he knew that the tackle had to be made, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Isipathana setting the rolling ball inside their own 22. Not shy to do that in any part of their game, and here's finds Tenula bangs it down on the middle, finds grass. Chunchi right on the ball, finding for space. Chunchi will do that. Play still goes. Here's Basit with a lot of space in front of him. He is dangerous. Jafrad made the tackle last minute. Oh, you win to Kodituakku. You can't do that. Clearing from the side, says the ref.
Certainly so. Will be quite disappointed that he did infringe on that occasion, because the Isipathana players, they were under pressure though, and something had to give, as Zahira College from one end of the field, they have somehow found themselves on the opposite. Look at this step, sold his opponent for good there on that occasion. It's a great bit of footwork, but from there on, the number 13 Rizmi just coming in from the side.
Yes, Zahira with a perfect opportunity to score. Sets up the maul. They have been brilliant in this department. The forwards has been doing brilliant stuff, and that's Amana Bank try for Zahira. Not quite sure who scored it, but that has to be a try from the coach. Coach Boteju will be the happiest here. Set up the maul very well.
He'll certainly be quite happy with that passage of play there. By the looks of it, seems to be like he has a number 13 on his back. Well, in fact, it's a number 19 on his back. Great piece of play there by Shahil. Did extremely well. It was the flank in that number 19 jump. He reached out and secured the ball. And the maul drew his... Drew them, the defenders behind, as the number 7, unfortunately his kick goes astray. That's Shaiful Zulfika. But here's a look at that replay. Line out was well secured by Zulfika himself, and then the ball was transferred. And once this second break happened, Isipathana, the defense was caught napping all over the place, and there was no stopping them.
It's just a forward's try. Every forward's dream to have that try. I mean, it's just so clear how they removed the first 3 of Isipathana forwards, made sure they kept the momentum going, and good start for Zahira after 17 minutes. The first score of the game. And here's Tenlo Di Costa. Straight away.
Number 4.
Yellow card, says the referee.
Early on, setting the tone, Ravin Alexander does not want this game to get out of hand, and he will, well, he's not going to shy away from showing the cards that he has, flashing the cards that he has in his pocket. And 2 yellow cards early on, first for Zahira College and now for Isipathana College. So both teams reduced to 14 men. It was a good race by Samat, and player coming down just got man and ball at the same time as Abdeen returns for Zahira, beg your pardon. So now advantage Zahira as on the field as well as on the scoreboard side.
Yes, this is a really boost for Zahira, getting their scrum half back to their game, and also they have been scored. So this is good. Here's Zahira, sets up the ball. Finds Habib goes into contact, and that's a knock-on. And another knock-on from Zimbabwe as well. So Isipathana will get a scrum, centre field scrum.
2 knock-ons from the 2 teams. Zahira College did extremely well at the line out, but just unable to secure the ball in the carry. Was the big prop forward. As he fell, the ball just popped out, and so did Shakib Zumri. Unfortunately not collecting it cleanly.
Steady, stay bound.
Here's Metro Sandeepa feeds in. 1 less forward in the Patana pack. Metro straight away gives to Tenlo. Goes for the kicking option. Once again Chunchi slips a bit but collects it very well. Puts in a high hanging kick. Here's Metupa, finds Tenlo. Tenlo says no, I'm going to kick again. Is this a kicking battle on field? Zain finds some space, says no, I'll carry this time. High tackle.
Great call there. The first tackle was made legally, but unfortunately when Zain was falling down, Di Costa's hand just went across his
Number 10.
neck area.
I know he's going down.
Seatbelt tackle, you could call it.
Penalty. Okay, go back.
And straight away the referee not letting
I said, but he's going down.
it escalate, nipping anything that is there off its bud,
Go for the water break.
and rightly so, controlling the game
water break.
extremely well.
Water break.
As we have the water break. Hydration breaks have got a bit of stick in the football, but the rugby, it's just a 1 minute water break. There you go, that hand coming in there had a bit of force there. Di Costa was trying his utmost to get the fend off. But after that, just one too many. As we have the Isipathana player sitting and pondering. The fans are having a thrilling game here. It's a thrilling watch here at Havelock Park. Both teams having an electric start to this game.
That's a nice ball.
Yes, Romario, as the camera crew just showed the Zahirian supporters, all the parents, even the mothers and all the supporters in Zahira with the same code, red, maroon and white. It's really lovely to see how they are here to support their boys. Well, Zain is back on the feet, will go to touch. Has been really good off his boot throughout the season. Will want to take his team as much as he can inside their opposition's half.
Play resumes with that penalty kick find in touch. Alumex penalty. Preparing for a Rexona line out. Zahira College on the ascendancy. Fortunately, Isipathana have not been able to make any telling blows yet in this game.
That's 15 cross line out
A
over.
well practiced move there from Zahira. Zahira number 8 going into a big tackle from Zumbri, and here's Zahira once again. Takes it quick. Abdin finds space. He have done a lot of this throughout the season. Abdin once again goes under the post for a Mana Bank try for Zahira College.
Beautiful bit of play there by that little number 9. He spotted the opportunity, saw that the defense was napping. They were not 10 meters. They cannot lay a hand on him. And the little number 9, Abdin, well, he makes full effort for getting the yellow card early on and pays his team back with a lovely try underneath the uprights. Well, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? As Zahira College extend their lead further, and Zulfika with the conversion adds the extras. The gold conversion goes through as Zahira College are running away with the game. 22 minutes on the clock, 12 points ahead. Isipathana College have been caught napping side.
It's absolutely brilliant stuff by Abdin. He missed 10 minutes, conceded a yellow card, and that's how you reply. Saw the opportunity. Isipathana, no one was backpedaling. Brilliant stuff by this youngster. I think he scored many tries throughout this season, just the way he did today. It's just the vision this boy has. He knows when and where to attack. And as a scrum half, when you have such nippy scrum half in your team, it's always a positive and always a good headache for the opposition team.
Certainly. What a piece of play there by that little number 9. Individual brilliance. Good tackle coming in by
No, still in.
the skipper from Isipathana.
Here's Zahira. Now after scoring, will want to make sure they get the exit right. Abin finds Zain once again. Zain with his boot finds grass, and here's Temlo finding for options. Here's Taruka. Taruka puts in a nothing kick there. Now here's Zahira. This is dangerous. They have been good in their counter-attack, but well dashed by Yuvinda Kodituakku. Abin, he says he'll do the kicking duties this time. Oh boy, Temle missed there. There is chase on him. Finally finds Chunchi once again. Chunchi this time with one hand running into contact. Finds Kavin. Kavin Jayasinghe keeps him up. Finally Chunchi releases the ball, and here's Zahira. Has been brilliant in this broken rugby. Finds his fullback with Basit. Now Basit, he's a dangerous man, has a lot of space behind him. Basit, oh boy, he not quite sure what he tried to do there, but just should have given that inside ball or either gone into contact with the ball.
Sleight of hand there by Basit, but unfortunately the ball leaving it behind. However, Zahira College, well, you usually see this from an Isipathana team who brings about the razzle dazzle and makes you puts a smile on your face. That was Basit though, and Zahira this time, who is throwing the ball from virtually every part of the field, and they are certainly here to play. As the dignitaries look on. Carnage scrum.
Outside. Come, boys. 7. Boys.
For the Isipathana players, now they will be looking to clear their lines.
Bye.
Recess scrum.
Should be a long bind. Hold a bind.
Yes, Romaru, as you said, I think that has been the difference between Zahira. They have been running the ball from anywhere on that pitch. They know, they have the understanding between the backs and the forwards very well. And I think it's really clear how they are playing today's rugby as well. Little shake in the scrum. Here's Metupa, feeds in. Finds Tenlo once again. This time, still chooses a small chip kick. Finds Chunchi. Now here's Chunchi with space. Basit once again. Has space behind him. Can he go all the way? Basit offloads in. And here's Patirana with space. He's dangerous with space as well. Patirana goes into contact. Here's Hamza Abdin. Finds his prop forward. Advantage plays the referee.
Get back.
This is really good stuff by Zahira. Hakim calms the team down, knows they are in the positive side in this match, making sure they get the right calls at the right moment.
Certainly, Zahira College still on the up. Samat, the big number 8.
Yes, Samat goes right into Yudikodu. Yes, Zahira, this is dangerous. They have been brilliant in that forward department. Goes over, Zahira prop. Clearly held up.
It's a goal line drop
Did
out.
extremely well, did the Isipathana defense. And getting up from there is their flanker, Javir. He was one man inside the one man who did that tackle, rather, beg your pardon. And he made sure that the Zahira ball carrier did not have an opportunity to roll and place the ball.
For sure, Romaru, and I think this is where Isipathana has been lacking. They have only one kicker in their ranks, and now here Zahira finds Basit once again. Basit with some space. Basit finds his way, finds Patirana once again. Patirana gives the offload, and oh boy! Just a dream try for a prop forward. Missed his way. Just should have collected that ball and dived over for one of the most
easiest tries Ahmed would have scored, but it's something in the past now. Unfortunately, they did everything right apart from the big number 1 holding on to that pass, and it won't get easier than that. Well, he'll be kicking himself. Everybody in the stadium had their hands in the head. Their head in their hands, rather.
Yes, Romario, you see a lot of this happening in your practice ground. You always, try to get into the head of the prop forwards. Please catch your ball, man. Did all the hard work was Basit and Patirana. Made sure they gave the best way of scoring. But just like that.
Crouch. Bind. Go low.
In the end, Isipathana is the happiest right now. Metupa with the feed in has been playing their rugby inside their own half. Years Yuvindu goes into contact, finds Jafrad, offloads inside their 22, playing some expensive rugby inside their own 22. Tenula not shy to run, wants to run their ball. Here's Taruka, puts in a rubber. He chases his own kick. Taruka with the chase, finds Chunchi. Chunchi made sure he collect the ball well. Good defense from Isipathana and brilliant stuff by Methupa. I think this is what Isipathana will want to do some more. Make sure they have the ball with them, keep attacking, because they have been playing their rugby inside their own half. As I said, Isipathana has only one kicker with Tenlo Costa, missing Nimanta Sandeepa with an injury. Compared to Zahira with Zain and Chunchi, with two very knowledgeable kickers, making sure Zahira play on the right part of the pitch. But now this is good opportunity for Isipathana to bounce back.
Animated coaching staff of Isipathana College. Not too sure why though, but I'm sure he saw something. Rexona line out. As of now, in favor of in favor of Zahira rather, but line out secured. Now the Isipathana College forwards.
Yes, Navid Tahir has been doing a lot of carries, goes into contact. Now Isipathana will want to have a lot of patience. Navid once again carries alone. He has been marked in this game. Well, one-on-one tackle on him. Here's Zumbri, goes into contact. Isipathana will want to slow the game a bit. Make sure they create some faces from here. Kavin Jayasinghe with a good carry. Still going, Kavin Jayasinghe. Still on the feet. Yes, Methupa now trying to speed up the game. Has space outside, finds Tenlo to Jafrad. Jafrad goes into contact. Brilliant defense by Zahira, 3/4. Here's Methupa once again. Finds the second row of Isipathana, goes into contact. Here's Nevit Meunaka. Loves to carry the ball in that 5-meter line. Methupa once again rocks himself. Now he has Zumbri. Pick and goes. Isipathana creating faces. This is good sign. Advantage on their side. Methupa puts in a little chip. Shakib Zumbri behind the ball. Unfortunately, scored a similar try in the St. Peter's match. Would have wanted that ball to stick on the field. But this is good momentum created by Isipathana. This is what they would want to do. Play their rugby inside the 22 of Zahira. They have the same skill set as Zahira in the forward pack. Will want to make sure they play to their strengths and get their score on the board.
After the advantage happened, just a roll of the dice by the number 9. Hoping the bounce of the ball will go his way and his teammates' way, but unfortunately it did not. But this 32 minutes has flown past, and well, it has been a pleasure to watch the two teams. Kawani scrum for Isipathana College as little number 9 feeds.
Here's Zumbri. Breaks, finds Yudhiko Kodijwaku fumbles, but finds Tenlo Di Costa now with space. Di Costa, he reaches and he scores for another Amana Bank try. First Amana Bank try for Isipathana, Tenlo Di Costa.
But I think the referee has called a check. He needs to see whether that the first ball carrier, when he dropped the ball, did it go forward or backwards, is I'm sure what the referee is trying to check.
The ground in place.
Referees making their sprint across the field to have a look at that replay. They will be looking to see whether that ball which was dropped, did it go forward. Well, by the looks of it, the referees seem to be happy. Also, we're not too sure. as Ravin Alexander and his refereeing team makes a sprint back to where it happened.
Right. Con.
The ball has been grounded, so that's the first Amana Bank try, courtesy of Di Costa, as Isipathana College strike back.
Yep.
And now Di Costa will be eager to convert his own try and make it a 5-point game. But if you would have asked Radhika Hettiarachchi or Danushka Boteju yesterday, and you told them that they would be going into half-time with a lead, I'm sure they would have taken it, as the conversion is successful. The goal conversion by Di Costa goes over. 7 points to 12 in favor of Zahira College still. And on our clock we have about 1 minute and 40 seconds, but look at this kick.
Yes, brilliant time by Di Costa. But will Ahmed be questioning himself now, because he missed a try, and was that the turning point of this match? We still don't know, have to wait and look, as Zain kicks off, a long kick off inside the 22, collects by Dilum. Has been very silent in this game, the first carry I believe. Is Metupa. Now Isipathana will want to exit from here. Usaja met in a big tackle, still goes. There's Metupa. Finds Tenlo taken in. You can't kick on the full. Tenlo has been putting some rocket kicks. And here's Zain finding space. Wants to kick, no, he wants to run. Here's Zain. Obstruction, says the referee.
Accidental by the looks of it. Scrum going in favor of Isipathana College.
Last move before the hot.
Last move, says the referee, but Zain weighed up his options, and his big number 8 Samat, Muzil Samat, just getting in his way.
Come quick.
Now it will be interesting to see what Isipathana have up their sleeve.
Quick.
Bimsat feeding the Kawani scrum, a 7-man scrum for both teams. Oh no, beg your pardon, it's 8. Both teams have been restored to their full complement of 15 players.
As here, Metupa, Isipathana wouldn't want to go to half-time. Tenlo Di Costa goes for the 50-22, has space. Hakim says that's enough. And that's the half-time confirmation. Isipathana College 7, Zahira College leading with 12 points.
What a half of rugby here at Havelock Park. Well, if you gave this option last evening to the coaches of Zahira, I'm sure they would have had quite a smile on their face and would have taken it. Zahira College scored 2 tries, and Isipathana, through Di Costa, replied in kind with a converted try. As we go into half-time, it's 7 points to 12 in favor of Zahira College from Havelock Park. Coach Sanath Martis, he will not be too pleased with what he had witnessed. "7 points to 12 reads the half-time score from Havelock Park. A thrilling first 35 minutes comes to an end. Zahira College in with a slender lead. Before we go any further, we will go in for a quick commercial break and be back with second half action on the other side.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
අතන මෙතන යන වෙලාවේ අබන්ස් එකට යන්න අබන්ස් එකෙන් ඕන දෙයක් අද ගෙවන්න ගන්න අබන්ස් ටිකෙන් ටික පේ.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Let's KFC! Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අව්වත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Live Rugby. Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Cavani.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Black Knight Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Welcome back to this second half. Well, we have witnessed 35 minutes of enthralling rugby, electric rugby being played out on the field, both by Zahira College and Isipathana College. The visitors going in with a 5-point advantage here at Havelock Park, while the home team, they have somehow managed to strike before the half-time break, and I'm sure that will no doubt be the needed impetus that they needed. As we have a look at the highlights from that first half, it was Zahira who started under the pump as Abdin received a yellow card. But then moments later, Zahira College somehow managed a try through their big number 19 Shahil, the flanker, moving forward with that maul. But this was the pick of the tries. Abdin spotted the opportunity and going underneath the post. Only that try was converted for Zahira College. But on the brink of half-time, Di Costa, he somehow managed to get himself over the line, over the whitewash, and score that converted try. And the scores read 17 points to 12 in favour of Zahira. Shahid What a half we have had, and I'm sure we are expecting the same.
Absolutely thriller here in Havelock Park.
Left.
Zahira College with the early on 2 tries, and Isipathana College just made sure they hit that scoreboard in the last few minutes of the first half. All important second half kicks off as Zain goes high up and under.
Collected by the Isipathana College centre, as now the little number 9 gives it out to their big second row, the enforcer. Unfortunately, some pressure coming in as not the best of passers. Again, more pressure, but he does extremely well. Does the Isipathana College player, taking the ball into contact. Now Zumri puts it deep, does not find touch. Ball bounces, but Chunchi collects. Now through the hands it goes. We know how dangerous this man can be. Beat one, gets the ball away. Zahira College, well, they have started on the same note. Abdeen dropping it short as the forwards now get into the thick of the action. Shahid, that is, getting the offload away. Zahira College, they are just about 5 meters out from the Isipathana College 22. Abdeen sending it through the hands. Zain to Chunchi. His pass is collected well. Still on the up, on the ascendancy. Zahira. Zarfat was the winger who took the ball into contact. Now the forwards getting into the thick of the action. Ball being offloaded. Ahmad was narrowly missing out on that try. Good switch coming in, but it was well read. Shahid was the ball carrier on that occasion. Here's Chunchi getting a bit of footwork in. Beg your pardon, that's the centre, Basit in fact. Now the big number 8. Zahira College making good headway, about 7 meters out from the Isipathana College try line. Ahmad getting support, carrying the ball from close range. Ahmad, will he go over? No, he's brought down just short. Zahira College knocking on that door. Will their forwards be able to barge over? Yes, they can. Amanabad try number 1 in the second half, and it comes courtesy of Shahid. The big hooker makes no mistake as he goes over and extends Zahira College lead with an Amanabad try.
Exactly the start every Zahiran would have wanted. Brilliant stuff. It's just the patience they had between them that got this result. They made sure they created faces again and again and again. Those offloads from the forwards, absolutely brilliant. Just clinical stuff from both backs and forwards. As Shaifullah pitches the kick between the posts. Goal conversion for Zahira.
Zulfikar, he makes sure that he silences the Isipathana College fans in the aisles. Dancing are the Zahira College fans. Well, what a game we are witnessing here. And we are also getting news from St. Peter's College grounds. It's that Trinity are having a slender 7-point advantage side.
Just brilliant. Trinity St. Peter's game that Zahira would really want St. Peter's to come on top, as they are really blazing here in Havelock Town, making sure they are playing good brand of rugby.
Now De Costa changes the side, collected by Zulfikar. He goes in and gets clattered on that occasion by Kodituakku. Taken back, so Zain does not have the opportunity of going out on the full. Here's De Costa sending it through the hands, knocked backwards, but pressure coming in. Ansari, he will not be too pleased with the hands shown there. Isipathana College trying to run from inside their own half, and now the penalty is conceded. Radhika Hettiarachchi and co just calming his team down. Zahira College, well, what a start they have had to this second half, Shahid.
Exactly, Romario, and I think you have to give the credit to the chasers of Zahira. As much as the good kick from Zain, the chasers has been absolutely brilliant. Patirana, Basit and Chunchi, they have been good chasers as Zahira puts the line out inside the 22 of Isipathana.
Ansari, well, that's the last error he'll make this evening on the field. By the looks of it, it's Nimantha Sandeepa coming on with a heavily strapped right ankle. Well, if you ask that boy whether he would have wanted to miss his last game of school rugby, we all know what his answer would have been. And in the second half, 5 minutes into it, he makes his way onto the field.
Now here's a Rexona line out for Zahira. Saib.
Preparing to throw is Shahid. Finds his target at the tail, but a bit scrappy. And the referee's arm comes out for a knock-on. Zahira College will not be too pleased with how that phase of play went.
And it's a forward pass.
And now it will be a Kawani scrum, Shahid.
So I think this is the first time Shakib Zumri went up to contest, and I think it's good to see the pressure put on from the lineouts. Just missing the target there. I think the throw was perfect, just maybe the ball a bit slippery. As Isipathana now inside their 22.
Preparing to feed the scrum is Bimsat. Kawani scrum. They've all been going in favour of Isipathana, and I think that's the only stat that has gone their way. Di Costa now putting the ball in, let bounce by the winger. Basit, well, in fact, that's the number 14. Getting support from the skipper. He puts a little dink in. Collected well by the Isipathana fullback. And his kick has been let bounce. There's an opportunity. Ball is unfortunately knocked on. Now decision time.
A lot of things happening here.
Anything?
Very well chased by Jafra in his own kick, and Nimantha Sandeepa just couldn't have the ball within him.
The kick was returned as the ball bounced and unfortunately lost forward by Nimantha Sandeepa. That's all that happened there. And the referee rightly awarding a Kawani scrum. Basit, unfortunately, is unable to feed the ball in, and the ball cannot come out from the place it goes into the scrum. It has to come out from the tunnel at the tail of the scrum. So we go again.
Zahira still has not unleashed their backline in a set piece move. They have their skill within the rank and will want to open up some space for their speedsters.
Referee Ravin Alexander just having his word, telling the two teams that they need to just calm themselves down. We know we are having a good game and that needs to continue. The action needs to go on.
Take the captain. Captain, take.
He's adamant that the two captains have a word with their respective forwards and their team.
And this is a place where it's always a lot of noisy, Romario, the forward packs, whether it's on the scrum or line out. They always try to get into their opposition's head, and so far the game has been flowing very well, and Alexander will want that to be continued until the last minute.
Certainly credit should go to Ravin Alexander as well. He has done extremely well and let the game flow. To the open side they go. Bit of a move coming in. Unfortunately, not going the way of Zahira College. The ball has been turned over. Lovely passage of play there by Isipathana. Crowd is not happy with something as the referee's arm comes out for a penalty advantage. Now the little number 9 sending it through the hands. Korituakku giving it to his winger. Step in, weave in. Unfortunately, not making too much of headway. Bit of indecision by Isipathana College as they have lost that ball forward, but Bimsat, he will not be too pleased with that pass as well. However, fatigue seems to be slowly but surely setting in, and the game seems to be getting a bit scrappy, but we will all be hoping that the action that we saw in the first 40 minutes that will continue, because this game has been electrifying.
For sure, I think just the players, this is where they will want their big players to stand up, and I think Nimantha Sandeepa with that first phase defense from the scrum made a brilliant tackle which got Zahira a few meters back, and the pressure from Dilum Senadira. Finally, Isipathana inside the 22 of Zahira College.
Well, it took them 10 minutes to make their way into the 22 in the second half, but Isipathana College somehow find their way there. Jafrad was the ball carrier. Bimsat, in fact, beg your pardon, it was Abdeen, the little number 9 for Zahira, who went for the turnover, but he was put down on the opposite side. Line out secured. Rexona line out secured for Isipathana College. Not going anywhere the maul as the skipper takes ownership, breaks, sets things up. Good counter-ruck coming in, disrupting the ball, and that disruption is not helping the cause of Isipathana. Now they go through the blind side. The big number 1, Tahir, takes the ball into contact. His colleague Meunaka, a big prop forward, takes the ball, makes good headway. Isipathana College through their forwards. Zumri trying to get the fend going, but he's running laterally, not making too many meters. Again, Meunaka has a second bite at the cherry. An advantage is coming the way of Isipathana College, and it's a much needed advantage. They are not going anywhere, and they will be extremely grateful for that advantage. Zahira College, they just need to tone down a bit and not be too expansive, because they have been doing everything right, not conceding too many advantages even when they have been in their red zone. But this time around, Isipathana College looking to take the quick tap. Bimsat gives it. Now Zumri. A backdoor play. Not too many meters made. Bimsat to the line. Di Costa giving it out. Nimantha Sandeepa step in. Nimantha Sandeepa break in. Unable to go all the way. But 5 meters out are Isipathana College. Hands in the ruck. However, the ball is clear now. Here's the try scorer, Di Costa. Has this opportunity gone begging? No, it hasn't. An advantage comes. Has the referee's patience run out? The fans are screaming.
Number 10 going down.
So many things happening inside that 22. Zahira defense has been a brick wall. Absolutely brilliant. One-on-one tackles made. And just that Nimantha Sandeepa steps in, but still just couldn't get over that line. If it was another match, for sure he's on that whitewash, but brilliant stuff by Zahira. Chunchi there, going off feet. Brilliant technique, but just should be on feet.
Indeed, good technique shown there, but just overcompensating a bit. Cavani scrum being fed by Bimsat. Breaks is the player with the number 1 on his back, and he goes over. Yes, he does. Zahir, Amana Bank try for Isipathana College. They will be quite pleased with that. However, they still have quite a bit of catching up to do. Naveed Tahir is the Amana Bank try scorer. Shahid Zumri, as the deficit is cut, and now with the conversion, De Costa has the opportunity to cut it further.
I've seen him doing a lot of that when he was playing under 16, and it just got him until his last league match to do that again. Shakib Zumri trusting his prop forward to play number 8, and that's absolutely brilliant. It shows the understanding between those two players. Naveed Tahir has been in that position, even though he plays as a prop forward. He's a very knowledgeable player, and it just shows his sheer strength, and he knows to score tries from the back of the scrum as well, as Tenlo De Costa converts the second Amana Bank try.
Conversion successful, gold conversion. Well, those points will be as valuable as gold at this moment. Naveed Tahir bounced off Zain. You don't see that too often. You haven't seen that too often this season. As the conversion by De Costa. Now Zain puts in the restart deep into the 22 as Bimsat doesn't think twice, finds the safety of the touchline. On the 50-minute mark, it's just a 5-point game here at Havelock Park. Shahid Zumri.
Things are heating up, and this is exactly what you want to watch. Perfect weather conditions, and this is just a testament of who wants it more. And I think Isipathana, the momentum has slowly shifted to their way. Bomet with a brilliant clearance.
Shahid preparing to throw into the line out. This time around, not straight. In fact, knocked on by the Isipathana College player. Close shave there. Zahira College, and Shahid will breathe a sigh of relief to see that happen. Ibul Goda that was. Feeding the scrum is the try scorer. Zain puts in a bit of a chip kick. Gets man and ball at the same time. However, lovely step there by Zahira. Picked up taken. Here's an opportunity. Pin ball being played in the middle of the field. Zahira College with more defending to do. Here's an opportunity. Stepping on the accelerator was Jafrad, but he was brought down. Now Kodituakku through the hands. Numbers on the outside. Nimanta Sandeepa, however, he is met with a strong tackle. Somehow manages to wriggle his way further forward. Here's the try scorer, Tahir, trying to wriggle his way through, but he's brought down. Great contest on the floor. Zahira College have been a menace on the floor at breakdowns this evening. Good carry there by Meunaka. However, penalty advantage goes the way of Isipathana. Shahid Zumri, he breaks. Shakir Zumri in fact. And he goes over under the post. But the referee will have to check whether this Amana Bank try is good. It has not been awarded as yet. And we go to the TMO.
Just brilliant stuff by Isipathana forwards, creating face after face. And Zumri, he knew he had the advantage behind him. puts in a chip kick and was dashed, collected again.
Here's the kick. Chip comes in, charged down. Off his foot was it? And he collects. By the looks of it, the skipper Zumri is going underneath the upright. I'm sure the referee would like to have a second look at it. Chip kick comes in, charged down, off the knee and recollected by Zumri. By the looks of it, the Amana Bank try is
And back on. And it's a try.
good. The game, there is nothing to separate the two teams here at Havelock Park. And now De Costa will have the opportunity to put Isipathana College into the lead for the first time in this game.
Easy that is De Costa with the goal conversion, and Isipathana for the first time leads in this afternoon. Now things are heating up here. Still there's 15 minutes on our clock. Things are heating up in Havelock Town. Zumri with the chip kick. Was not planned at all, but maybe just had the luck. Received it and dives over for another Amana Bank try. And now is this the decisive time of the game. 15 minutes on the clock. What part of the game will these both teams want to play?
Certainly has the momentum shifted. We have witnessed an electrifying game of rugby here at Havelock Park, and we are now into the final few minutes as Zain makes an uncharacteristic error, puts the ball out on the full. Well, Shahid is the game swinging in favor of Isipathana College.
You still cannot say that, as we have 15 minutes more on the game, but I think as for now, Isipathana with good momentum, everything is working on their favor. Kick-off going straight off to the line out, and once again Isipathana, another scrum, Kawani scrum on their favor, with a perfect opportunity to attack right in the middle of the field.
Bimsat from centre field, centre scrum, great attacking platform. Zumri gets his fend going, gets the back of the hand offload. Isipathana College through Kodituakku make great headway. The line you see behind is the 22-meter line. Here's an opportunity. The Zahira College defense is now splintering. Ball has been knocked backwards by Zahira College as Isipathana now will look to defend. Zain, he now has the opportunity to kick the ball out on the full, but he does not manage to do so. Step in, break in is the centre, Javira. Has he been taken out? By the looks of it, he has. The referee's arm comes out. The whistle has gone. The whistle has gone. As the referee will have to wait and see what course of events took place there.
Here's the play.
Oh boy, Nimantha Sandeep. What will he be thinking right now? Just an open try for him to dive onto, but just when he had the whitewash on the line, referee blows the whistle. Oh boy, it's so clear that momentum has shifted to Isipathana, and you can see the brand of rugby they're playing. Offloading, everyone is sinking, and everything is working on their favor. A medical check on Taruka whether he is okay.
The referees want to check where the ball carrier landed, how he got there and how he was brought down. Here's Zahira step in. He manages to get the offload away. Well, in fact, the kick. Looks a bit dangerous there by Shahid. The previous passage of play was what they are looking at. This one. Zahira step in. Zahira College. They are in quite a bit of a soup here. The momentum has shifted and this game
Go back.
the referee is just trying to recognize the number of the infiltrator. By the looks of it, it's Shahid, the number 2. That was quite unfortunate there because he was going into the tackle.
So we'll start on the penalty.
However,
Ball bounce.
Shahid sees yellow and now Isipathana College.
Sumri,
The momentum has well and truly shifted in favor of Isipathana and now they are a man to the good as well. A 2-point advantage. The green machine is now getting started.
Exactly, Romario. Everything has shifted in terms of Isipathana as Tenredi Costa puts in the touch. Losing their hooker, one of the experienced players, Zahira. Just there, I think. Not quite sure there was much in that tackle, but the referee makes a call as Isipathana will want to set a rolling ball here.
Go Pathana, go is the chant in the aisles. "57 minutes into the game, Isipathana College leading 21 points to 19. Jayasingh overthrown. Zumri unfortunately unable to get to the ball and it has been knocked forward first by a Zahira player. So Isipathana College has a second bite at the cherry.
Lucky there, I would say, for Isipathana. Zahira, substitute prop forward, just couldn't have his hand on the ball.
So if you have a look at this play, this player does really well to just pull Zumri by his shirt and get a bit of an advantage. That was the number 4, Amin of Zahira College. He does a cheeky little play there, which wasn't caught by the referee. Now Zumri from the base of the scrum. Kawani scrum, he breaks. Playing with 7 men is the scrum. Here are the forwards. Jayasingh taking the ball into contact. Isipathana College making headway. Now it's their big prop forward Meunaka. He's brought down. The crowd gets vocal and behind the boys in dark green. Here's Tahir, the try scorer, trying to wriggle his way through. However, he is brought down. Jayasingh getting into the thick of the action. So is Meunaka. Isipathana College through their skipper. Lovely short ball there. Jayasingh, he needs to place the ball. And he does exactly that. To the line they go. Di Costa step in. He goes over underneath the post. Di Costa with an Amana back try. And this game has been turned on its head. Isipathana College extend their lead further.
Oh boy, you got to give it to this boy. He has been asked, so many people has been asking that question, is Di Costa the number 10 for Isipathana? And he has absolutely proven in this game. His kicking has been on point, he scored twice, and his goal conversion has also been on point. Brilliant stuff by the youngster, and this is really good confidence booster for Isipathana as they got their first 5 on the move. And brilliant stuff by Isipathana, now leading with 2 points ahead.
28 points to 19 as the goal conversion is good. Isipathana College are now in the driver's seat. About 10 minutes or so left on our clock. But we need to remind the fans, it's not our clock that matters, but it's the referees.
Romario, you asked me a few minutes back, is the momentum shifting for Isipathana? And surely it has, as Zahira kicks off, collected by Dansara. Here's Metupa. Finds Jafrad this time. Jafrad puts a high hanging kick.
He cannot go out on the full, and he does not. Impeccable kicking by Jafrad on that occasion. Bounces the ball just meters inside, and it goes into touch. And Zahira College now, they have to build. They have just 10 minutes and they have to build from near the halfway line.
I think it's no new for Zahira. They have been doing this throughout this season and they have been brilliant in that aspect of the game. Last 10 minutes, plenty of time still on board for Zahira. But it's never easy to get over this Isipathana defense, especially when it is that last 10 minutes of the game.
Line out secured by the big number 6 Rifnaz. Here's the little number 9 Abdin scrapping through, making good headway. Zahira College now their mettle will be tested. It's what they do from here on that really matters. To the line they go. Here's the electrifying winger to their skipper. Numbers on the outside. No, says Isipathana College. We have you well marshalled. Abdin, to the line they go. Dropped cold on that occasion. He will be extremely disappointed with that, the big man. But by the looks of it, there is a penalty advantage coming. Sandeep tells the referee he accepts his mistake. Penalty goes the way of Zahira College. Chunchi takes matters into his own hands and puts Zahira about 10 meters out from the Isipathana try line.
Lifting from the tackle, says the referee. Here's the replay. Nimanda Sandeep. Unnecessary stuff by Sandeep there. Got to make sure the player safely lands. But here's Zahira now.
The Rexona line out. Shahid hits his target. The Zahira College maul is set up. Samath at the tail of it. Zahira College marching forward. Zahira College, they go over for an Amana back try. That's the big lock forward. Zain, who goes over and makes this a 4-point ball game with the conversion to come. How crucial will this kick be? By the looks of it, it'll be Basit lining it up. This may very well be his first kick of this evening. And Basit, well, he has a lot of responsibility resting on his shoulders, Shahid.
Everything you would ask for a rugby game, and I think Zahira and Isipathana has given everything you can get Just non-stop rugby played by both teams. Zahira making sure they play their rugby inside their half with a brilliant score there. And here's Basit lines up for a goal conversion.
Basit from the tee makes no mistake. The game is back to 2 points here at Havelock Park. Zahira College have pulled it back, and considerably so. Just 2 points separating the two teams, and we have about 6 minutes plus on our clock. Well, what a game we are witnessing here from Havelock Park. Shahid Zumri, take us through this.
Just brilliantly set up. As I said, the first try they scored something similar to this. You can see how the prop forwards are working. They're nicely removing the first three of the Isipathana forwards, and it's just well built up try, and it just shows how much they have practiced in that sentence. Zahira collects it.
Ahmad taking the ball into contact. Fresh legs of Ahmad coming into the field of play. Sitting him down was the big number 4, Amin. However, the referee says the turnover has been made illegally. Again, another opportunity. Chunchi, the skipper, takes the responsibility of putting this ball out into touch. He must have not had a more important kick in this whole season. And what a kick, Shahid Zumri. That's a peach of a touch finder.
Just when you want your big players to stand up, and Chunchi exactly does that. Puts a beautiful kick inside that, almost to the 22 meter. Nevid just missing his feet there.
Indeed, Nevid's hand comes down and rests on the floor before he goes to the ball. Shahid with great responsibility on his shoulders. Ishan, line out, tapped backwards. Comes back, does the hooker and cleans things up. Now Ahmad, Abdin in fact. Through the hands it goes. Zahira College making headway. Not held, so he has the opportunity to get up and go. Shahil that was. Here's their big number 8. Samat. He has had another massive game. Chunchi trying to be a bit cheeky. However, by the looks of it, the ball has been turned over. Great counteract there. Decision time for Abdin. He takes a quick tap. Unfortunately though, not off the correct mark. So he will have to come back.
Got the tackle assist.
Zahira College, now it's decision time. Shahid Zumri, will you go for the 3? Will you go for the touch?
Straight 3 points, Romario. There's no question in
No
it.
brainer.
Of course, you've got Basit on form. He just slots a conversion from the 5 meter right in front of the post. There's no doubt, as Chunchi straight away points to the post.
It's going down, both.
Yes, indeed. It's a no-brainer from right in front. Basit, he will take a deep breath. Inhales and exhales. Concentration as he makes no mistake. Pierces the posts with perfection. Does Basit. The Alumex penalty for Zahira College is successful. Zahira College with the slenderest of leads. Just a single point separating the two teams.
What more you could ask from a game of rugby? Last week of the school's rugby action, and you got one of the best games of the season as Tenlodi Costa kicks off as there's only 2 minutes left on the clock.
Now Zahira College. It'll be interesting to see what sort of tactics they go about with. By the looks of it, they are back to their 15-man full complement. Zahira College clear their lines, and well, not the best of clearances, but at the second time of asking, Zahira College somehow managed to do so. Searching for 50-22. What a piece of play there. Di Costa, boy oh boy, what a kick to produce at the dying embers of this game. This game continues to give Shahid Zumri.
Just there's no word, Romario. Same as you, I'm just out of words here. Di Costa, brilliant kick. I've been questioning that rocket kick of him, and he has absolutely nailed it. And what a way you could finish this game as Isipathana inside the 22.
Jai Singh to Zumri, picked, but opportunity goes as the ball has been lost forward. So now scrum for Isipathana College on the 15-meter mark. This game has been thrilling, and now we also need to pick the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match.
I think for me, of course, it's very clear, Romario, the way Isipathana has been playing today. I was questioning that they have only one kicker in their ranks as Nimantha Sandipa was on the bench. And Tenwe Di Costa, he has been stepped up very well with his boot and scoring 2 tries as well. And as you saw just now, slots in the 50-22. And for me, in Isipathana, it would be Tenwe Di Costa, but Zahira, there's a lot impending.
Here's Tahir trying to go and hoping that luck will favour him for the second time of asking. Zahira College know that they cannot infringe. Pressure coming in. Tenuka to the line. Sandeepa step in. And that's high, says the referee. An advantage going. The penalty goes the way of Isipathana College. Decision time. This will not be an easy kick. However, Di Costa, in the form he has been, well, this could be the icing on the cake for Isipathana College.
It's your mark. It's your mark. You can take it.
If the kick goes over, by the looks of it, Isipathana College will no doubt end as victors. We just need to confirm whether time is up, because on our clock it seems so.
Don't move.
However, the referee's clock is the one that matters. Di Costa, Tenul Di Costa, off the tee, pierces the posts. Tenul Di Costa has kicked Isipathana College to victory, 31 points to 29. And what a game we have witnessed here from Havelock Park. It doesn't get any better than this. Of the last kick of the game, Tenul Di Costa makes no mistake and he kicks Isipathana College to victory.
Oh boy, Tenwe Di Costa was right at the same position back in 2024 in the Royal game. And Tenwe Di Costa, you know what kind of feeling he is. He's out of words right now. Has been doing everything perfect in the game, nailing each and everything he has been given, and the duties he has been carrying, the responsibility he has been carrying throughout this game. Brilliant stuff by the youngster, and what a way to end a season. Green Machine fans all over Havelock Park. You can see the lads, Zumri calling his players. I'm just out of words, Romario.
Certainly, Shahid Zumri. What a game we have witnessed here. Shakib Zumri calling his troops and want to console the Zahira College players. But what a game we have witnessed. Isipathana College somehow managed to bounce back and scrap past Zahira with the last kick of the game off the boot of Tenul Di Costa, securing it 31 points to 29. And what a game we have witnessed. Stark contrast of emotions from the two teams. Zahira College, they had an opportunity to secure it, but unfortunately they were unable to do so. Isipathana College, on the other hand, hung in there fought like the fighters. We know who they are. Here are a look at a few highlights from the second half. Shakib.
What a game of rugby. Let's take a look of the second half highlight. Zain puts up the kickoff and just like that Zahira bouncing early on as Zulfikar puts in the conversion, and then this try, Nabi Tahir, it's a statement try from the prop forward coming back to the number 8 position, and Tenledi Costa very reliable off the tee, and here's Zumri. He had the vision but had a bit of luck as well on behind of him. Captain goes over for the try and Tenledi Costa once again slots in the conversion. And here the beauty of a fly-off. You can never script a better try from a fly-off. He knew exactly where the whitewash is. And once again converts his own try. And Zahira, just like that, hit back with a brilliant try. They have been playing that forwards game, creating those mauls. It's just so lovely to watch. Any forward would love to watch a maul try, and Basit, what a peach of a conversion which got back the lead for Zahira. Another penalty for Zahira as well from his boot, and this, you can't script it any better. Last minute penalty kicked by Tenledi Costa, and yes, that's how you celebrate, my boy. David Meunaka, the biggest guy, carries off Tenledi Costa. And here's the stats of today's game. Isipathana College with 4 tries each, as Zahira as well. The conversion which made the difference end of the day. Tenledi Costa's boot was a bit better than Basit, and I think just brilliant stuff by both teams. There's nothing to take away from Zahira, but just that last minute penalty from Di Costa which turned up everything.
Certainly so. 4 tries, 4 conversions, 4 tries, 3 conversions and a penalty. What a game we have witnessed here at Havelock Park. Zahira College unfortunately unable to hold on. Action continues. DS take on Manama tomorrow. Kingswood take on Lumbini. Science take on Prince of Wales. 3 bowl segment games remaining as the Dialog School Rugby League has run its race for 2026. Well, that concludes this telecast from Havelock Park. What a game we have witnessed as Isipathana College prevail in the dying embers. I'm Romario De Silva signing off alongside Shahid Zumri and our technical and production crew. Until we see you tomorrow, thank you and goodbye.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Cavani.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby?
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fun Tamari.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh. Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes, too fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට්නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය. Perfectly ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system.
Higher inverter air conditioner. Be chilled in any heat moment.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fun Tamari.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Love Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fun Tamari.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
වාජ්‍ය සේවක ඔබට විශේෂී දීමනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බවුන්ස් එකට යන්න.
ඒව හැල්ල බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls. The hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
සැරටම enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Built to withstand every season. Modern designs, elegant finishes, made to match your style. Alumex handrails.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
උස්වත්තු පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයියා චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස දවසම රිෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න ට්‍රේන් එකට go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
When the world says no access,
or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
Higher inverter refrigerators. What a spectacular catch.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයියා චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
Let's KFC!
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll off.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.